Let's discuss. Okay, we all know about toxic masculinity, but what about toxic femininity? I mean, it's a conversation people rarely want to have, but in today's culture, there's this push for the boss chick energy, hyper independence, and sometimes even the idea that women don't need men at all. Now, ambition isn't bad, confidence isn't bad, but when it turns into manipulation, entitlement, and tearing others down, especially men, just to feel superior, that's where things get toxic. See, the Bible actually gives us a clear view of what godly womanhood looks like. Proverbs 31 describes a strong, hardworking, wise woman who builds up her family and community, not one who sees herself in competition with men. But on the flip side, you also have women like Jezebel, who used her power for control, deception, and destruction. Toxic femininity isn't about strength. It's about using femininity in a destructive way, whether through seduction, manipulation, or playing the victim to avoid accountability. And let's be real, social media doesn't really help. We've got influencers teaching women to soft life their way out of responsibility, demand high value men while offering little in return, or treat relationships like transactions. But God calls us to something better. In Ephesians 5, it talks about mutual respect. Women are called to honor and respect, just like men are called to love and lead with wisdom. It's not about control, it's about balance. Where does this leave us? As Christian women and as believers, we have to reject the world's version of femininity that's rooted in pride and selfishness and embrace the biblical version, one that's strong yet humble, confident yet kind, independent yet supportive. True power isn't in control, it's in godly character. And when we walk in that, we don't need to manipulate to get what we want. We move in faith, knowing that God has already provided everything we need.